All right, so I'm back here in front of the Google office. I want to ask the audience one question. What comes to your mind when you think about Google? Google.com, Google Maps, Android, YouTube, or perhaps the newest and the greatest self-driving car project. But before Google was born, there was another tech company that was founded 77 years ago. Yes, 77 years ago. The tech company is called Hewlett-Packard, also known as HP. Today my teammate Iray will introduce HP. Say goodbye to Google and HP, here we come.
Thank you for the introduction, Paul. I'm here in front of one of the offices of HP in Austin, Texas, in this beautiful rainy day. In this video, we are going to talk about HP's big decision on splitting its business in two separate businesses last year. We will discuss why HP did such a thing, and we will also discuss if it makes sense for all large enterprises to split into small companies or not. That being said, let's get right to it.
Before we start to talk about HP's decision to split the company, let's learn a little bit about HP. HP was founded by two gentlemen, William Hewlett and David Packard, in a garage back in 1939. Over the years, in addition to becoming one of the largest test equipment companies in the world, HP got into the consumer electronic businesses. HP started to target consumers with calculators and other consumer-geared products. In the 1990s, they were able to successfully tap into personal computers and become a leader in the market by 2007. In 1999, HP spun off the Electronic Test and Measurement division very successfully, creating Agilent Technologies. Raising $2.1 billion in their initial public offering, HP's spin-off broke records as the largest IPO in Silicon Valley history at the time. Overall, HP was a successful company for a long time, including other successful spin-offs. However, that changed when they missed dramatic shifts in the market like smartphones and cloud computing. There are many reasons a company may split. The main reason is to get back on track and become a successful company again. Organizational focus can help simplify an org chart since there are less divisions to oversee. This can help those divisions to specialize and focus on what their core business is, and to add more value as a management layer. As companies get bigger, they get more complex, which then slows them down when it comes to innovation. Innovation is especially important for a technology company since the market moves very fast. The new group, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, will begin focusing on the data center hardware and consulting services. HP Inc. will now slowly work on personal computers and printers. Any capital raised in HP Enterprises can be entirely invested into growing that particular business rather than having to bail out another division. A stronger focus also helps to hone in on what your customers need from a product perspective, as well as understanding what resonates well with them from a marketing and branding perspective. Any company on an upward trajectory is bound to attract investors and is an overall positive for the company. So what is the story behind HP's split? After missing a big opportunity when smartphones and cloud computing took off, HP's personal computing business line started to shrink fast. Conversations about a split began in 2012. Personal computers still face stiff competition from low-cost alternatives in Asia, and the enterprise business faces customers paying for computing on demand, also known as the cloud, rather than companies hosting and supporting their own server hardware like many did in the past. Even though HP was still very successful selling enterprise products, the failing PC and printer business was slowing them down to further innovate in the enterprise market and increase their market share. That was the main reason behind deciding to split the business, with the enterprise business no longer being held back by the struggling printer and personal computer business. Enterprise is poised for growth over the next years. Splitting can be very expensive and even fatal for companies. With HP having successfully spun off Agilent Technologies in 1999, HP had set the precedent that they were able to create two healthy businesses. The decision to split HP into HP Enterprises and HP Consumer Business was very expensive for HP, though they were determined to succeed. Before the split, HP had over 2,500 software services that had to be separated into either HP Inc. or Enterprise. Services that were deemed critical to both new companies were duplicated. All of these changes had to be made while still making sure the day-to-day aspects of order processing, payroll, invoicing remained unscathed. There are so many people involved in a split, from IT teams splitting up existing hardware and software services, to legal teams, to human resources. Every aspect of the new companies had to be thought out and replanned. Employee and customer morale can raise many question marks. Employees may be afraid that they are on the losing side of the split, or that their jobs may now be at risk. Customers may switch to a competitor if they view the risk to be too high to continue business during the transition. All of these aspects add up to a large total cost. HP completed the splitting project successfully with minor issues. Even though not much time has passed since the split occurred, overall results look promising, especially for HP Enterprise. They were able to better align with their enterprise customers and make investment decisions to ensure that their outlook remains positive. The HP consumer business, on the other hand, is not looking very good and continues to struggle, albeit no longer at the expense of the enterprise business. We believe, however, that they have a chance of fixing that business since they can become more agile and innovative and bring relevant products to market. The decision to split a company could really be good or disastrous in the end. It truly depends on the company itself, its business, the industry it operates in, and its customers, as well as how well that the split was implemented. Therefore, there's not a single answer for this problem. There are many large companies, like Apple, that have remained very successful without a division. However, for HP, there were many reasons that splitting the company made a lot of sense. We look forward to HP Enterprise thriving and for HP Incorporated to get back on its feet in the future years.